All right, welcome to the second part of this sharpening. This is my medium Arkansas, or I'm sorry, soft Arkansas stone. They are considered a medium grit stone. And I know you can only see a little bit of this face. Count yourself lucky. But anyway, these are considered medium grit. Every Arkansas stone you'll ever run into, people have trot out that 800 grit rating. It's a load of horse manure. Arkansas are not rated in grit. You need to get that through your head. It's a natural stone. You can say it's like that all you want to, but they don't perform the same. They're not all 800 grit. They do different things to the edge. It's not the same as a synthetic stone that's of a known, quantifiable, consistent grit. But anyway, that's a mantra you'll hear me trot out all the time because people can't get it through their heads. Even really experienced knife people want to argue that, and they don't know what they're talking about. Sorry, and I don't care what anybody thinks about it. Anyway, I told you in that last video that you really didn't need anything more than that medium India, okay? Or a fine India even would work just fine. Matter of fact, I probably prefer the fine a little bit more than the medium, although the medium is a fantastic stone and I love it as well. This is a beautiful soft Arkansas. Look at this stone. Just beautiful. Okay, so, but anyway, I told you before, and I know I've said this like 3 times, you didn't really need anything more than that medium India. And I don't really need anything more on this edge than that medium India. But the edge off this type of stone, I'm really, really, really familiar with. And really, really, really like. And so I almost always will go to this stone from a lower grit. And that is not because I need it, but it's a personal preference. And if I'm going to sharpen, I really want this stone out and I want to sharpen on it because it's like my other half or a really old and faithful friend. So that's the deal on that. And we already established a very sharp edge. And right now, all I'm doing is putting a soft Arkansas edge on it. It is refining the edge a bit from that. Actually, a lot, I think, from a medium India. Soft Arkansas, I think, refines the edge quite a bit from something like a medium India. But I'm just doing this, like I said, because I like the edges off of these stones. And so we're just going to do this until I think I've replaced the stria or the scratch pattern from that medium India with that of this stone. And I'm going to sit here and watch the edge of my knife run across the top of this stone and just blooming enjoy it. Once again, I'm not using any more pressure than what's necessary to hold the knife down on this stone. You can use different pressures on Arkansas. They do respond to that kind of thing, but most of the time what I've got is a stone that I have dressed exactly the way that I want it. And all I got to do is hold it down on the stone in a way where it won't skip and carry on, and I'll get the edge that I'm looking for. I know a lot of people say, oh, don't put too much liquid on too much lubrication on your stone, yada, yada, yada. It slows down the cutting. No, actually it doesn't. The lubrication, particularly on an Arkansas or an India stone, is there to lift the swarf, the metal filings or particles that come off of the edge when you sharpen with one of them, to pull it out of the layers of the stone so that the stone can continue to cut. And that's why, oh man, that's why the lubrication is there in the first place. And so I want plenty of it. Look at this stone. Here. And they look better when they're wet, so I'm going to wet this one. But I mean, look at that stone. And if I flipped it over, I mean the pattern's similar. It's got the little red splotches and stuff on it here. That's just a beautiful stone. It really is. But if I flip it over, little bit different pattern, but I mean, look at that. It's just flipping gorgeous. And I'm not saying it because it's mine. That's another one of the appeals of the natural stone. Is the look of it, the way that they look, the variations in the stone, and the minerals and the deposits and the materials that the stone is made out of. Just flipping, it's lovely. Alright, if it looks like the camera angle has changed, it did a little bit because I got up and got my strop. I'm going to strop this. The first thing I'm going to do though is be careful when you do this, and don't pinch too hard because you can cut it, and by all means try not to do this. Okay, just safety tip for your information, FYI. What I'm going to do now is what I always do. Although this doesn't need it that much. Can you see my ugly mug? Probably. When I stretch out like that. You can probably tell I haven't combed my hair today. Well, I woke up, talked to a friend that made me want to sharpen, and I just started sharpening. This is a loom strop. You can control the tension here by tightening it up. It has a chromium oxide paste on one side and a soft leather a smooth leather side. And what I'm going to do, now if I wanted to really kind of burnish that edge, I could flip over to here, but it's really not needed. What I'm going to do is I want to make sure all of the chromium oxide that might have come off of that strop is off of this blade because it's used for cooking. Thanks for watching. Bless you, and I'll talk to you later.